Excellent regarding Gachagua. Where does he get this intelligence from? You seem to have intelligence.
Kenyans, Professor, are very resourceful people.
Yes.
And Kenyans love their country.
Yes.
Kenyans have a lot of information, but very few people to trust. People don't want to trust you with information because, one, you can sell them, you can jeopardize their jobs, you can be given information, you go to sell it, you can get information, use it for blackmail. But along the way for the last 2 years, Riggy has earned the trust of the people of Kenya. That if you give him information, he uses it for the public good. And people of this country have also come to accept that Riggy is a truthful man. He's an honest man. And he's such a patriot, he means well for this country. Number two, that Riggy is fearless. If you give him information, it doesn't matter how sensitive it is. He's one man who does not fear William Ruto. Many men my age and below, I have seen them tremble at the very sight of William Ruto. I used to sit with him in cabinet, and men and women were trembling. You know, they are shaking
men.
They are shaking like a leaf. You know,
Grown-up
at
men.
the very sight of the man, even before he has opened his mouth.
Grown-up men.
Grown-up men and women, trembling like a leaf, like Napier grass. Julian Awide season.
Dara.
And the man has not even said anything, just entering the meeting. When he speaks and says, "What are you saying?" everybody would coil. And that's how we have lost our country, Professor. That's how we have lost our country. One-man show, and know-it-all, who cannot be advised by anybody, who cannot be asked any question by anybody. And that is why he had to get rid of me, because I was asking him questions. I was telling him, no, this is not right. Let's not go that direction. The people of Kenya are opposed to it. For example, Finance Bill 2024. I told him in cabinet, Mr. President, the people of Kenya will not accept these measures. They are too harsh. They will not accept it. It will leave us with an egg on the face. My colleagues were trembling, wondering how dare Riggy confront the president. And that is when I became very vocal within government. He couldn't take it because he doesn't want anybody to give a divergent opinion. He doesn't want any contribution. He doesn't want any opinion, any idea. He wants everything he says, it must be done, even if it's against the national interest. So my cabinet colleagues would talk very freely in the cabinet committees that I chaired. Mm-hmm. They would express themselves.
But when the guys
and we agree when we go to the main cabinet, they'll back me up to reject some of these things. But when we reach there, oh, the men are trembling. They are so scared. We don't have a cabinet, I must tell you. It's a one-man show. You don't need a cabinet in Kenya as long as William Ruto is president. He advises himself. He decides what will happen. He implements everything. And he does all the wrong things because, I must tell you, he doesn't have time to run the country. The man is a serious business person. He's too busy making money. He's too busy making deals. He doesn't have time to run the country. Yet then he doesn't want anybody to assist him. He can't take no for an answer. He cannot take a divergent opinion. And that is how in 4 years, this country has sunk into a hole. That is the situation. So what has happened, Professor? Kenyans of goodwill trust Riggy that he means well for this country.
And they give you information.
He's a patriot. And when you give him information, he only uses it for the public good. But you know, many people are given information. And then they use it to extort money.
Yes.
They use it to blackmail people.
Yes.
But Riggy, you tell him something. Like now we had a problem. There is British soldiers who train in Nyanyuki.
Yeah, Batuk. Yeah.
They are called Johnnies. They have been around. Nyanyuki is not far from here.
Yes.
And that town is vibrant commercially because of the activities of the British soldiers. They come with a serious budget. They have employed more than 500 people, civilians, who support the activities. They have spurred the economy of Nyanyuki in terms of hospitality, in terms of transport, in terms of supplies. Yeah. So these people of William Ruto, many people around him, have decided, rightly so, that Ruto is one term. And time is going. And they have decided to make hay when the sun shines. Mm-hmm. In fact, they are using a balance that is injury time. I think it's a balance used in football.
Yeah,
when you have just a few minutes remaining and the whistle can blow anytime. So these guys around the president, they have decided that it's injury time. and they must make as much as they could, to an extent now that they are demanding bribes from foreigners. So these contracts between the British and Kenya government had lapsed and required renewal. The Committee on Defense and Foreign Relations, chaired by Nelson Koech, a very close ally of William Ruto. Between him and William Ruto, I'm told, they demanded 3 billion shillings from the British. And the British cannot understand why they should give a bribe. It's against their ethics and culture. They say no. So, and the Kenya government said, you go to hell. So they decided to relocate to Tanzania. But the British like here because, one, they like training with our soldiers. Again, the weather around Nyanyuki near the equator is very good. Again, the people of Kenya are very hospitable. They have been very happy to be here in Kenya. So I think they ask around, how do we bring this matter to public attention? And then they were advised, the only men who can get this information and use it for public good, who will not use it to extort money or to blackmail anybody. If you give him this information, it will be in public knowledge within a short time. And sure as December 25 is Christmas, they looked for me on Saturday evening around 4. I was in Meru. People sent some emissaries and we advised them how to come without getting known. And the matter was brought to my attention. Then, using my language and the power of communication, I packaged the message and gave it to the people of Kenya. William Ruto, I'm told, was mad. How did this guy know this matter? This matter has embarrassed us. Forget about that bribe. Renew the contract. The contract has been renewed. But I'm told the soldiers had already left for Tanzania. So it's a bit of work now because they had already signed a new agreement with Tanzania. But Kenya has already signed the contract. Nelson Koech was dispatched by William Ruto to go to all media stations to try to explain why they are not signed it. Then you wonder what happened between Sunday when I talked and Monday. All these concerns he was saying, were they addressed overnight? Which tells you, Rigathi was spot on. And I want to thank the informants. They gave me good information. And I've asked civil servants, I've asked police, I've asked National Intelligence Service, I've asked people working in Statehouse to preserve my credibility because it's good for this country. I must remain credible.
By getting the...
I've asked people not to give me fitina. To give me credible information that is verifiable so that I retain my relevance and people can continue believing in me. So I'm also very careful. I also have a lot of information and I sometimes don't rush into it. I do a lot of cross-checking because the day I will mislead the people of Kenya, I will lose my credibility. And then there will be nobody to intervene for the people of Kenya.
But you talk about information as if it is just information. When you look at this one of the British thing, well, but look at the one of yesterday. Getting that kind of information, that's not just ordinary information.
No, it is not, but Rigathi is...
That's very serious information. It can only come from the highest level.
It came from his office, right inside.
That's what I'm saying.
Right
is that
inside,
not worrying?
Right inside Statehouse.
Is that not worrying?
Right inside Statehouse. People are very dissatisfied. For the record, officers of the Presidential Escort Unit have not been paid their allowances for the last 4 months. And that is dangerous for the president and the country. You cannot afford people guarding the president of the country when they are lamenting like other Kenyans. You know, when they are dissatisfied. There is a lot of dissatisfaction around the president. Officers who guard him are complaining. In fact, some were telling me, when you were deputy president, you used to intervene for us. We used to get our allowances on time. People who work in the president's presidential delivery service, they are complaining. They have no vehicles. They have no allowances.
But why? Why? And the office was given...